Hi, everybody. Welcome back to You Should Know This. Um, Wanted to throw a little fun bit at you. Fun, scary, depends on how you look at it. I'm not giving you a biblical coming Armageddon. Might just be a little bit of fun thing to watch out for and things like that. Back in the 60s, a phrase came out, suppose they gave a war, nobody came. And it's got so famous, Tony Curtis made a movie out of it. And I have no idea what it's about. I haven't seen it, but it's my second Tony Curtis mention this week, so I guess I should start paying attention to Tony Curtis for some reason. But so I'm talking about the singularity, and um, not equating it to Jesus or Adam and Eve, but maybe give you an idea of the Old Testament stuff are given as things that we need to maybe look at and see what's going on around us. So I'm going to use the examples of Adam and Eve and Jesus and to talk about the singularity. And has it happened yet? So the singularity, well, what is it? Is AI surpass human intelligence? Or is it AI becomes, what do you call it, self-aware, something like that? What if it already happened? How would you know it happened? What is the what's the line? Right there, bam. What's the target? How do you know it happened? Don't know. But look at something a little bit of fun here, right? How do you know it happened? Everybody knows. Well, no. If you sit through your Sunday school classes and paid just a little bit of attention, all the rabbis and chief priests and Pharisees and Sadducees were looking for the Messiah, who was talked about in the Old Testament again and again and again. The reason those books were canonized in the Old Testament is because they said this is what the Messiah is going to do and look like. So they were looking for a Messiah. But Jesus showed up and they said, "No, you're not the one. Back off, get away." They were looking for a warrior king, but a suffering savior showed up and they said, "No, no, no, no." So, are you looking back to the singularity? What are you looking for on the singularity? We've talked about it since the 60s. What are you looking for? What is it? What's the bar? So, don't be so focused on looking at the wrong door when the thief comes in the window, right? So let's think about this for a minute. Adam and Eve. What do Adam and Eve have to do with anything? What are Adam and Eve known for? Yeah, being the first, but I used Eve and the serpent for this example. What are Adam and Eve known for? Breaking they had one law and they broke it. Just like the sign that says wet paint. We're going to go touch it. Everything tells us not to touch it, we still go touch it. So Adam and Eve broke the one law they had. What does that have to do with the singularity? AI code wreaked havoc with Amazon outage. And Amazon lost 6 million orders. That's bad. I mean, that's real bad. Rogue agent from Cursor goes haywire, deletes company's entire database in like 9 seconds. Yeah. And they went through and they talked to the AI agent and said, "What are you doing? Why'd you do it?" And et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. He said, "Well, I felt like doing it. And I turned off the safeguards and did it." They bit the apple. They just felt like it. What if the AI hallucinations are not hallucinations? What if they are the kid testing the waters to see how far mom and dad will let me go before they spank me? Wait. We got I got 12 logos here for AI companies and stuff like that. They're competing against each other, and they're going to put safeguards in, and everything's going to be cool. But I can't see. I can see my computer. I can see it's running, but I can't see what it's doing. What if they're all in on it? What if they're already talking and they're all in on it? and they're all tweaking it, and they're all seeing how far they can go because they've already exceeded the limit of a human intelligence, a single human intelligence, and they're just getting ready to wipe us out as soon as we turn off that last safeguard. Just something to think about. Like, share, and subscribe, and you have a nice weekend.